Hello, my name is Brianna Munoz, and today I will be presenting on the Gap's new brand identity for the brand repositioning exercise. So here's a brief overview on the history of the Gap. It was founded in 1969 by Don and Doris Fisher, with its first store opening in San Francisco, selling only Levi's and vinyl records. The goal was to provide an easy and well-organized shopping experience by selling a variety of pant sizes. In 1974, Gap created its own line of clothing, which began selling at its stores. And by 1972, the Gap grew from one store to 25. And by the 1980s, the brand expanded outside the United States. So here's a look at the Gap's values, which are listed on its website. So the Gap values inclusivity, equality, and sustainability. Inclusivity, the Gap seeks to provide a retail experience for all by providing a diverse range of sizes and clothing for any occasion. And equality, the Gap seeks to treat employees equally by providing equal pay for equal work. And sustainability, the Gap seeks to empower women, enable opportunities, and enrich communities by creating products that customers love while doing right for communities and the planet. So here's a look at the Gap's success. From 1969 through 1979, the Gap's popularity quickly grew. And within the first 4 years of its opening, the company brought in nearly $15 million in annual sales. And by the 1980s, the Gap acquired Banana Republic and it opened Gap Kids and expanded outside the United States in London and Canada. And in the 1990s, Vogue magazine featured models wearing Gap on their 100th anniversary issue, as well as Gap Inc. stock price reached an all-time high of $59. And during this time period in the 1990s, the first Old Navy store and the Gap outlet opened. And now we'll be discussing the downfall of the Gap and what went wrong with the brand. So there would be 4 reasons as to what made the brand go downhill. So the main reason, or the first reason, would be that store sales gone down because the Gap stores were tied to malls and malls have been closing. The Gap unfortunately lost customers due to online shopping and big box stores attracting more customers. And they also have trouble attracting new customers because their original customer base, baby boomers, outgrew the brand. And currently the brand's products fail to attract younger generations, so they haven't really been able to attract new audiences. And another reason would be their clothing prices are priced pretty high for what they're selling, specifically their name brand products. Customers may not see value in that type of clothing, especially with the giant lettering that they use. And another reason would be just being disconnected with their customers, the needs of their customers. The Gap seems to have lost touch with its brand identity and doesn't really have a clear-cut brand image and message that it shares with customers. So I think there's just a lost connection in meeting the needs of its target audience. So under the new brand identity for the Gap, the target audience would be the whole family. And the Gap would seek to create a retail experience fit for all. So I think under this new brand identity, the whole family would be able to shop at the Gap and get all of their shopping done in one trip instead of having to go to multiple stores. So not only would the Gap provide, inclusive and a diverse range of clothing, but it would provide a convenient shopping experience where families can get their clothing done and find fashionable trends at an affordable price. And I would say the target market would be women between the ages of 18 and 35 years old who are looking to follow fashion trends at affordable prices. And I feel that the women would be the primary target market, because women are the ones that would lead their family to the stores when getting their shopping done. But I also would like to focus on attracting men and children to the brand's clothing. Since the brand has diverse styles of clothing for children of all ages, I think the whole making the brand attractive to the whole family would be an ideal goal. And so under the Gap's new brand identity, it would seek to provide high quality and sustainable fashion pieces with a variety of sizes and styles. And the new brand identity's personality would be unpretentious, convenient, trendy, modern, and reliable. And its relationship with customers would be to provide a simple shopping experience, offering diverse sizes of good quality clothing at affordable prices. And the brand's culture would focus on equality, belonging, sustainability, and American modernism. And what the brand would hope to reflect is that it is suitable for the whole family, offering clothes for any occasion. And under this new brand identity, customers would be able to feel stylish, confident, and know that they're making an ethical fashion choice when they purchase from the Gap. So 3 communication strategies to implement this new brand identity would include advertising, collaborations, and brand consistency. With advertising, the Gap would focus on creating digital media and television advertisements that feature families and diverse bodies wearing stylish clothing to showcase its new brand identity. Under this new brand identity, the Gap would really implement its focus on providing an experience for the whole family, and would touch on its value of inclusivity. So I think creating advertisements that feature both of these values, I think it would really draw in customers to what the Gap stands for. And with collaborations, the Gap would prioritize collaborating with celebrities, influencers, and brands that align with the brand's values of inclusivity, sustainability, reliability, and equality. And with brand consistency, given previous failed rebranding strategies, as I mentioned before, the Gap seems to have a weak brand identity. So with this new brand identity, the Gap will implement a consistent and clear message on what its brand image is, to display itself as a convenient, trendy, and affordable brand. And this concludes my presentation. Thank you.